Yo, what's up, man? This is gonna be crazy. Hit the like button if you're watching. So you talk about the gender war and you talk about black women empowerment and all of this good stuff. Well, Sabrina Belcher out of Sumter, South Carolina, and apparently she has belched a lot. She has a lot to belching to do because she's a big one. She's heavy. And I know we live in this fat shame society, but let's just be honest. Big girls don't get kidnapped. No females that weigh over 200 pounds get snatched up out here in these streets. Let's be for real. She's running for mayor of Sumter, the first black woman to ever run for mayor in Sumter, South Carolina. And she and this guy decided, Christopher James Addy, they decided that they were gonna come up with some kind of fake kidnapping scandals to try to get sympathy votes. Yes, she is Democrat. Uh, I might have laughed for 10 straight minutes when I seen this story. I was like, what? So when you see the video and I play it at the end, you'll see how she's screaming and carrying on. First of all, if you're being kidnapped, when you call the police, she gets on Facebook Live. That's the first thing. And she's screaming and hollering and yada yada yada. They put this together about 2 3 days in advance, and you could tell. Now she's 29. She admitted to planning the ruse when police said she recorded and posted to Facebook Live with 34-year-old Christopher James Addy. They said around Tuesday 11:30 she met up with the police and reported that she was assaulted and kidnapped by an unknown man after during an attempted robbery. She was injured and her vehicles were knocked out. So they really went all the way in. I mean, this dude was busting open the windows and all that shit. It ain't gonna be worth it because you got caught. Now you got to pay for that. Insurance ain't gonna come out for the pocket with that. So during an investigation, they say that Belcher provided a fake name of her attacker. Now, who just that's another thing. Who gets kidnapped and you automatically know who the person? Unless you know the person personally, how do you come up with a name? And then she says that she determined she was in contact with Addie, whom she had worked with prior days prior, and they staged this whole thing. And it was really just they were simply trying to create. The police officer says they were simply an effort to create disorder and discontent in our community for personal gain, especially in our racial high intense times. As a result of a valuable member of resources, a battle, oh, excuse me, as a result of valuable number of resources, including personnel, man hours of the police department, as well as local medical professionals, were wasted. That's federal time right there. It's like when Jesse Sumlay, when Juicy Jesse had the feds running around Chicago and they wasted all that time. He should have been charged for that. Instead, uh, the gay mafia got him out. But she's not affiliated. So Belcher got charged with false police report of a felony and conspiracy. And her big ass is locked up, so it won't be any history. She won't be the first black female to run for mayor in Sumter, South Carolina, and she's a big joke now. And her mugshot is floating all around here, and people are looking crazy. I actually know somebody that knows this woman personally. That's another reason why I couldn't stop laughing. But you watch this and give me what you think on the performance on a scale of 1 to 10. What is her performance in this kidnapping video? Because to me, it looks I gotta give her a 1. It wasn't convincing at all. Even if it wasn't put out there, I would have looked at it and said, "Huh." At a scale of 1 to 10, this is some horrible acting. I mean, I've seen some of the worst actors. I've seen high school plays with better acting than this. She's screaming and hollering all over the fucking place. She looks crazy. But this is how low people are willing to go to to get votes. And we live in a society where it's all about shaming and victimization and being a victim by any means. And this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. And she was, like I said, when George Floyd and all of that was going on, this woman was in her city to try to take advantage of it and was running around protesting and things like that. And this is a quote from her, and she says, "Hold on, change is coming." As she's protesting, to me, it would be a great deal of responsibility and a lot of change for our city because South Carolina is one of the places where slavery and discrimination really began. Okay, she's preaching. For that to actually happen and manifest itself will actually win the election. It would totally, completely change my heart because it would make me feel as if we were getting somewhere as a community. She was preaching. You see that? She was preaching, nigga. And this was in June. You know. Now, she done pulled this stunt. She's done. She's locked up. Her bail is at. Let me see what her bail is. I think her bail is at 8,000. She's fucked. And I just Oh God, you know, and I get it. Women usually, if a woman's running for office, she feel like she has to look a certain way. She has to, and she definitely wasn't gonna win in the looks department. So she felt like she could get sympathy, and it just didn't work. It blew up in her face. So let me know what y'all think about this silly shit, man. On a scale of 1 to 10, what is the performance level of Sabrina Belcher? Holla at me.
Fuck in the car! Get in the car! I'm sorry, please, I got kids! Get in the car! I got kids! Drive! Stop this motherfucker right here, right now, bitch. Stop it! Tell you about fucking with my motherfucking people, bitch! The fuck you want?